Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. So today we are here. So Kiliso, Kaliso, Kalisan
Sayadaw.
Kiliso. Okay.
Well, last time we haven't talked about the word Kriyati and Kriyanti yet, Sayadaw.
Not finished?
No, Sayadaw, we only talked about the Krupati.
Okay.
Yeah, and in fact, I don't know the formation of the Kriyati, Sayadaw.
So, okay. Karobati, Karobandi. That one maybe thinking and supposing. So yesterday, just following to the traditional way. Actually, so in the traditional way, so very tradition. So kara becomes juk and so on in this way. But to be reasonable, so actually that is quite related to the Sanskrit form. So in Pali root is kara, but in Sanskrit very basic form is kari. Okay, so root kari. So even though in Pali we don't use the weak sign, only all sign we use, karoti, karondi, and so on. But so in Sanskrit grammar, so when you use the Adenobara, so reflective mood, so at the time instead of weak strong form, so weak form they use. So that is why it is related to the root kari and the u. So we have the ra become the u, so karuti. Okay, karuti. And then so in Pali, to avoid the double consonant at the beginning of a word, at that time, similar vowel is adopted. So kuruti. So in this way we have that word in Pali, kuruti. So and then the systematically, this u is actually cannot be directly transformed to wa. Maybe u become the just v letter, v letter. So that one also only when followed by the vowel, any vowel. So that is maybe after the u, one or a, should be understood. So in Samrula, the present participle form. So at the end of a word, so sometimes consonant and noun, sometimes ending in the a, and then. So for example, so get chant. So root gach, base gach, and the ant form. So get chant. So okay, to be clear point. So gachati. From the gachati, we take the gach base form gacha. To that, actually, the present participle suffix is ant or okay. So only just that. But in traditional method, so a word ending in the consonant is not allowed. That is why we take as a present participle suffix, and do. If you learn the Kajayan or Ruba Seti, you can see. So and do. So that u is just in how to say inserted vowel. So why forming? So that u is not applied in the form, in the real form. So that is why in modern grammarian, they consider present participle get chant. And also in that get chant form also, still have problem. So that should be understood. Get chanta. Okay, so no reason there. Just and then after adding that so we have the one form or one stem get chanta. So exactly like a Buddha are ending in the declension. So get chando, get chanda, get chanda, get chanda, get chanda, get chandi, and then finally get chandesu. That is one form. So in this way we have. So I mean here the point. So to be formed the word completely, so sometimes such a vowel need to be understood. So here also actually not at the end of a word. So in the middle also this should be understood. So at that time, supposingly I mean, so we have the guru and the imaginary also reconstructed form. So here two vowel is not allowed in Pāli. That is the former vowel become the wa. So okay, Kurawa, and the Kurawati, and the so Rawa become the Wawa, so Gobadi, and also at the very beginning. So if we change from the direct one, so the original form, primary form is Garuti. So at that time we can take this Garu also instead of the Ku. At that time we have the Garobadi or Garobadi. So D and D in Pali not so important or not so different. I mean, not important. Instead of not important, I should say so not so different. So that is go bandi also we can find, and the grow bandi also we can find. Okay, that is for the go bandi, and so gariyandi. So the meaning of the gariyandi, that is related to the meaning of gariyati is sing. Okay, let's check in the dictionary. Gariyati. No. So maybe that is related to the Giyati. Gilati. Gayati. Giyati. Gayati. So Kobani here reference. And Giyati Giyandi 164. 164 the Kotaka Nikaya. Volume 1, page number. So can you find that one now in your Gariyati? Maybe a rare form. Kotaka Nikaya, volume 1. Okay. So I will find in the Pali. page number 424. So 424 is in the Adda Danda Sutta or Duwadaka Sutta. Adda Dando, which one? Or Giyanti. That I say Kanugiyanti. Anugiyanti we can find. Giyanti, this word. Singular form is Giyanti. So, okay, to show you. Say Ka Nugiyanti. In the Adda Danda Sutta, Kodoka Nikaya, Ataka Waka. Nugiyandi here you see. S and me. Saddanīti. Right. Saddanīti Pāļi. Giyandi. So the form is changed. Okay. That I say Kanugiyandi. This one actually. Nugiyandi instead of the Gariyandi. And also different reading is Nugiriyandi. Say Kanugiriyandi. Okay, this one. But so because of a different time, different age, form is slightly changed. Okay,
so we don't have the na particles,
Sorry.
I mean, in the Rupasiti, I mean not Rupasiti, Saddanīti, we have Sikha na kriyanti, but here it becomes anugiyanti.
In the
Saddanīti, right? What you have is tattha Sikha na kriyanti. So this is a na particle there.
Where is na? Where do you read?
In the Saddanīti, Sayadaw.
Saddanīti.
The one that we've been
reading. Yeah. That has a ka na griyanti. That has a ka na griyanti. So separated word. Pāļi Satta does not do. Okay, so let's check in the meaning of that word. In the Myanmar Nexia, how Nexia Sarah translated. So Koda Leka Saddanīti, and then page number 424. Okay, Moti Nexia. Ichando. Sayan Sahadamiko. Bumi. Duwadaka Sutta. So Saddanīti translation. Mabonya, you are learning that chapter, right? Ataka Waka.
Ataka Waka, no. I'm in the Pāḷinayādisaṅgaha Waka, Sayadaw. Which is the number, Sayadaw? I will check.
So the number, name or number?
Number?
numbers are 15. 1, 5. So Adda Danda Sutta. Duwadaka Sutta. So stanza number is 946.
946.
Yeah. Sutta Nipada.
That means like at that point, the precepts are recited. Whatever features there are in the world. So you check the verse
946.
Yeah, but here now you are checking this one. You need to check 940.
940.
Yes,
Okay.
so the number, the PDS is different.
Seika. Nahadizaka Azaka Ratu Seika Doka Seika. Oh, this is not translation. So at the very beginning.
In the beginning.
Mm-mm.
You already in the later part. You should in the beginning.
Mm. So at that point, the precepts are recited.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at that point, that are Seika here translated precept. Are recited. So here translation also follow the current version. Maybe based on context, later changed based on context. So Nagayadi or Anugayadi, Giyandi. Seika Anugiyandi. Ada Dandam. So tell me one sec.
So how is it translated in the Saddanīti Nesaya, Sayadaw?
Saddanīti Nesaya, no. Saddanīti Nesaya, Kaliso Kileso. In the Saddanīti Nesaya, that in the human world, Seika, here Seika referring to the art of, taming elephant, etc. Nagiyandi are not land. Nesaya follow the Pāḷi. Also, then they say also, before the fifth Buddhist council in Myanmar, so translator is Sayadaw Upo. Maybe you have been there, so Inwa Okjong break.
Yeah,
Made up.
Sayadaw.
Yeah. So Sayadaw who lived there.
Yes. So not learned. So the verb
Yeah.
is
Not is not. Not Giyandi.
Giyandi.
So, okay, that is the meaning of that one. But so to understand which one is, more reliable, we need to check the whole sense of the whole sutta. Okay, here the point we are learning is, Giyadi, Giyandi, or Anugiyadi, Anugiyandi. Okay, so Giyadi, Giyandi, one form. Sorry.
I checked the Tipitaka. We don't have the Giyadi.
That is, related to Gayati as the active form. Gayati. Sorry. I'm finding dictionary, but no. So Gayati.
Giyati, but I mean only in the Pāli Myanmar dictionary.
So Gayati, Gayati means to sing, to recite. That is active form. And the future is Gayasati. And the gerunded future passive is Gayitaba. Okay, and the Gayitawa. So this root ga, so gai, you see, gai. Let's check. Gayati, gay. Oh, you copied, so I could not read
All
it.
right. Yeah, I know. The font.
Your formatting is not correct.
So there's Zoji form. So Gayati. Gai. Maybe gay. No.
Sayadaw still the same.
So my confidence for only Unicode font.
Me too.
Okay, gay.
So okay, Giyadi, it means yes or e.
Yeah. Recite.
Yeah.
So here gay said D in the Saddanīti, so Dadu Mala.
But they also have the
where?
passive form. You see?
Passive form.
Yeah. These or e. Yes or e. You ask. You ask.
Gayati. You see Gayati. Okay. Maybe supposing. So actually, that gay. Okay, next page. That will be. So in Pali, we say gay, but some like the Daduta Bango or something, you can see gi also, but the Pali root. Okay, Pali root, but in the Vedic, so guy. So guy commonly changed to the gay, but that one is strong form. So weak form is e or e in this way. Also, we can understand. So that is why whenever we learn the Gayadiwa formation, so Gayadiwa formation at that time, some different idea we can find. So Gayati in the to sing to sorry, for example Gita. Okay, Gita. Recite. So here Gayati and the Gita. So here as a past participle form. So the very basic or zero grade form of the rules we can find in the past participle form. So I mean, so root kara, but so we have the past participle is kata. Okay, kata.
Use the weak form.
Kata, but that kata. Oh, what is it? Okay, that kata is very related to the Sanskrit word. Kata or kata is Sanskrit word is karita, no karata. So you already learned the Sanskrit grammar also. A, I, U is zero grade, and the sorry, R-A-O is guna grade. Do you remember that one?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So, and then, so Ri, for the Ri vowel in Sanskrit, Ri is 0 grade. And in the guna grade, R. And in the Vodi grade, R, long R. So in this way we have. So that is why. So if we go back to the 0 grade. So actually it should be, short one, Gita, or Gita, so go back to the A from the, RE to the, less than, grade. So at the time, E form also something. So that is, Rugi. And then, so here passive form, ya, and the T. Okay. Giyati. But Gariyati. For the Gariyati, so actually we don't have a reason or something. So at that time, some different reading in this, no, not included. The different reading where Pāḷi does not do two. Oh, in the original text. In the original text. So here, Seikhanuki Rayati. Maybe related to that one. Related to that one. So, two different reading is okay, Kiyeti. Sorry. So Kiriyeti. Kiriyeti. So Kiriyeti also, this is so very clear to us, just in certain vowels. So Kiriyeti. So, if we change Ga and Ga at the same group, so that is why, the Saddanīti, so middle form is Gariyeti, middle form of these two words. So here, from this one, Kara is taken, but from this one, Ga. Okay, so Ga replaced by the Ga, that is an Kara, and here, Iyeti form. So Gariyeti. So actually that Gariyeti, so we could not find the as a root nowadays. So even in the Saddanīti, Tadumala.
But Sayadaw, what is Kriyati? Kariyati?
Gariyeti is, so Seikha Gariyeti means not land, not land. So the meaning of, in Pāli, Rukar is the same as make in English. Rugam is also in Pāli. Sometimes, even though we already land at the maybe Brahmala or something, they are very universal root. So William Grody makes effort, and so here second Grody means land something, land the earth. Okay, in this way we can understand.
So Kiriyati, that is from the Karoti, right, Sayadaw?
Yeah. Passive form of the Grody.
Yeah. So which means it's completely different from the Giyati or Giyati or I mean two verbs are completely different, right?
Yeah. That is a different reading. We call it Nanabata. Different reading.
Yeah.
But
No, but
so
Yes, but then Sayadaw said that the Gariyati, the end, what we have in the Saddanīti, that is the like a combination of these two. So it's like
So
it's a mixture of two different verbs.
yeah. So here three possibility, different reading. Three possibility. So now the Chadasangana Bhashan Giyati, Giyanti, okay. But so in the Saddanīti is Gariyanti, okay. And then in other different reading, so here Kamin Katachi in some book is Kiriyanti, okay. Kiriyanti. So before the Chatasangayana, so maybe they found the Kiriyanti and the Gariyanti. But if we analyzed which one is acceptable, which one is acceptable? Okay. So at the time, so based on the root or something, or based on contact, maybe the Chatasangana Searos, they accept this one. But Giriyandi also, possible. So Seka Giriyandi also, it can, it does make sense. So that is right. So they use as a, how to say, different reading. But Giriyandi is lost. Maybe they replaced that Giriyandi by the Giyandi. So now at the time of the Chatasangana Council, maybe if in the Fifth Council also, maybe. But so we don't have any reference for the Fifth Buddhist Council. Now some Searos, they are trying to scan that the Fifth Buddhist Council version from the stone script. They are trying.
I also heard that project.
So it will be very useful for us.
So Sayadaw, in this context, so if we Sika na Giriyendi, that means they do not recite the rules,
Yeah.
right?
They do not recite.
And then what we are now is at that moment the precepts are recited. Hey, this is
so that one also, sometimes maybe because of the copying error, slip of the pen or slip of iron ball or something. So maybe na and nu, because so that so from the family script copy into the book script or something in this way based on the handwriting. So that is even though the copier had written in correct form because of long time, a distant time. So that word is not clear to us. At the time later one copy in handwriting or something in the book, or so at the time maybe copying error or something. So na and nu are very related. So so u or something. So for example, the Myanmar alphabet. For example,
even I read some Nisaya, sometimes the Dawenbu without a left side, I thought it's a bar.
Yeah. Here, this is na. Okay, but now nu. Sorry, nu is that. Very similar. Only the last part is different. In Myanmar script. very misunderstanding, very confusing.
Yes, and I actually, according to this translation, I think without na is better. Is nu is better, not na.
Yeah, so if we learn the whole skimming the meaning of that, discourse, that will be clear to us instead of focusing on the just single point, single word. Na or nu, which one is better, we can decide easily. So that is why I focus on the just, forming of a word. So in this one, now we find two issue. One is Giyedi or Giyedi, currently Giyedi. So Giyedi and the Giyedi, and then here Na or Nu. Also in comparing with current version, current reading. So in the Myanmar Nasia, so in the human world, the art of the elephant, also art related to the elephant or related to the horse, are not learned. Okay, in this way. So what is in the translation? Say coming precepts. You see, at that point, the precepts are recited, not just art or art related to the elephant or animal taming. So that is to be clear at that point, we need to learn the whole Sutta.
Yes, I mean according to the translation. So Sayadaw got that information from somewhere, right? I mean, it's
Yeah,
very
so
interesting.
according to this whole translation, I do not see this is like elephants or all this here.
Maybe based on the content or at that, or based on the commentator or something. So at that time also maybe the Nazia Searo just focused on the awa. So maybe he forgot, or maybe he could not check the original sense of the word seika or something. So for example, in Myanmar Nazia, and he just quite difficult to find them. So no paragraph number or sutta number or in the multi Nazia. Not joke be which sutta. Okay, I have Myanmar. Another,
Multinesia is not easy to find, Sayadaw.
yeah. Another Nazia, maybe in this one. No. Dadu Mala Sutta Mala Dibidaka Suchi. One new Nazia, or that Sutta Mala, sorry, the Sutta Nibbāda.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I found from the internet. Very easy to see. Sende Searo. Sorry, no. Easy to find it where I save it. I'm not sure. Book or PDF. Samia part of it. Ada Danda Atasalini. Saratati Benavachira Bodhidhammasaṅgaha. Sorry, I could not find it, that one now. Okay, I will find it that one, and then later I will share you. And also that other Danda Soda is included in the Mahasamaya Sutta. After the Mahasamaya 7 Suttas, that Sutta is expounded by the Blessed One. So that is why another next year also we can find other Danda Soda. Mahasisiyaro you also expounded Dhamma talk on that Sutta, other Danda. So we can check easily later. So other than what does it mean? We can understand easily this Sutta. Not so long, only so 41 to the 60, only 20 stanzas. Okay. So here in this,
Sayadaw,
okay.
sorry. Maybe you check the Nisaya, Sudanipada Nisaya. 400 424, but that book page is 468.
468. Okay.
Yes.
Dodasaṅgaha Basuta Adanoni Sijawedi. So now just a second. So not 68 maybe. Siyan Sambrayika Dokha. Sambrayika Dhamma. Nindam Bamadena Ok. Yasa Sawajitam Bopan Sakiya.
It is Anu Giriyandi.
Siki Jinya Idandamenja.
Anu Giriyandi means Dingong Yi.
Piku Kaya Wikaye. So Parusina Idandamandata Ujinando. Nadimanya Parusina. Now Korandi Idandamanja Ujinando Setta. Or Siki Nyatawa. Chicken. Anabi Rudo Saki. Navida so do the pastor here finished. Sayandamika. Kapandana Pandamana Ichando. So Abakaba Wajira Saka Nasawasi Not Yopi. We don't know Jere Purana. Not Sojia Ita. Pumi Hojati. Where is Hojati? Nasitati.
So, Sarah, have you seen that man?
So let's see.
So you see
Finish other than that Sutta. Maybe at the very beginning.
page 468.
468.
Yes, the 15th line. Let me see. Sin at that, being at that's it.
15 line.
Yeah, 15th line.
Yes. Say ka sin that me at that Sayadaw Adadoku, Anukiri Yandi, then
Yes.
go e. So here, Anukiri Yandi, then go e. But in a different reading, here in a different reading also, Seika Anukiri Yandi. Can you see clearly that one? Very small. Seika Anukiri Yandi.
Yes.
But different reading. Yeah,
That
so
means
Nesia Seara is Moti Seara, that is at the time of it, Buddhist council.
so they use this Sri Lanka that reading, right?
No, just
Oh, no, no,
Kataji
no.
means
Sorry, Kataji.
something.
Sorry. Kataji, that reading.
Yeah. Some reading not so. Okay, no Giri Yandi. So that maybe this one we can consider as a fit Buddhist council version. So at the time in this one, in Buddhist council, that now already changed to new.
This is
Okay. Now,
such change is very, very interesting, no?
mm-mm. Okay, so now this point, Karobandi. So Karobandi also Pali word. Gariyandi, but nowadays Giyandi, also Pali word, because so Badani Margarika Basa Ewa Pali word, Dabo Ida Garobasi, and the Tata Seka, not Gariyandi di Pali Dasana do, because of being found this reference. Okay, so let's move to the next. So in this root, they are actually very clear to us. So kileso, kaleso, sankileso,
Sorry,
samkaleso.
Seattle. Sorry,
Yeah,
Seattle. Oh, Max, could you please go back a little bit about the Gulu Day, that part?
kulude.
Yeah, your explanation there. So here, I think here, the first one, the Gulu Day there is Atalopada singular form, and later one, Gua Day is Atalopada, the third person plural. Because
Or what do you want to say?
I mean, one is singular, one is plural.
Yeah, karobandi, singular and plural.
I mean,
So
Gulu Day is third person singular, and
yeah,
Gua Day is third person plural.
kuwade is about in plural.
Yes,
Where do you
yes,
find?
Sanskrit is the same. Yeah, because Sanskrit this is the eighth conjugation, so they are the Adalopada third person ending is ate or ante. Yeah.
Okay. Ate.
Yes.
Oh, very interesting. So maybe because of that word. But in Pali, so that is taken as ate is the plural or dual form.
And the plural form, the Adalopada
Okay.
third person.
Maybe, yeah. From that word, the verb in Pali, so treat it as a singular or something. So because of that word, becoming here Guru Vadi and the Gopadi and so on. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Thank you for that point. So instead of understand this one, ati is okay plural sign. Oh. Yeah, that one also acceptable.
Yeah, I will send you the photo.
Okay. Now sending to the where? To the Zoom or to someone?
Now I will send to our group.
Okay. So, okay. And then, so, kile so, kale so, sankile so, sankile so, sankilator, sankilator. So, different one is this vowel, E, with the E or without E. So, that is very related to, root. In Pali, root is kilis, but in Sanskrit, kalis, kalis. So, this E also actually just inserting, just sort of Bhagadi vowel. Oh, sorry. Just sort of Bhagadi vowel. So to divide double consonant at the beginning of the a word or a root, so in Pali rarely accepted. So that is when you see double consonant, like we have the another root, like the root naha. Okay, but in Pali, so naha also taken as treated as a root, or is inserted. So here also the same kalis and the kilis. And also another root. Root sar, okay, but equal to the samra. So sa and ma are assimilated. So and one of them is dropped. So in Pali Sura to remember, but very rare form. So we have the one root, sumara, sumar, sumarati. Only one form we found. You remember that one? Sumarati.
We have the Sumara and the Jasmine or something.
So we already learned in the MA Pali course or something. Sumarati. Only one time we found. Yes. So Bodo, Gabalana Bonjadi, Sumaradi. So Sumaradi, different reading is Susaradi, you see, very clear to us. Sumaradi. So Sumaradi is, remember, Naga Wanasa Gonjaro. Naga Wako. So Damabra, DHP. In Damabra, Sumaradi. So Susaradi. So very related to this one. And also here Damabra commentary and the Damabra commentary related explanation of the Dawa. So Bado Gabalana Bonjadi. Sumaradi Nagawanasa Konjaro. Okay, so the same way here. So actually root kalis, so E is inserted. So kileso is noun form of the kalis. Kileso definement, kaleso also definement. Sankileso also definement. But sankilator is defined or impured. So kileso, kaleso, sankilator, ja, margarika, basa, all of them are Pali word. Because, so sankilata, sadasa, bawajane, dasana, do. Because of seeing the word sankilata in the Buddhist teaching. Okay. In Bible, okay. So, okay, for a while.
Yes, Sayadaw.
So, next what? Next paragraph. So, the ta in the same way. Badumani, Badamani. Okay, Badumani, Badamani, Swami, Suwami, and Suwami ni, Saka, Suwaka, Buddha. So, these words are also Pali words. So, in this way, I want to see the ta. Okay, Magadiga Basa. So, Badamani, Badumani, Badamani. So, actually, Sanskrit word is Badama. But in Pali, that Badama also we can be found. And also by inside the Swarabadi Bawa. So, Baduma also we found there. Okay. And then, but here, so plural form. That is why. Ni, ani form. Badama, Baduman also. And the Swami mean Lord or Master. So Swami, so between the Sa and Wa, so influenced by later vowel, following vowel. So because of influence. So we have the another clear example you see. Ready? So Duan is used second person singular as a subject. So and also do one. Influenced by the later vowel, following vowel wa, so it is inserted. Do one also second person singular subject we can find. Okay, then do one. So the same way here. So Swami is original form, but U is inserted, influenced by the later vowel, lapial sound. So in other way, we can say lapialization. So in the Badama also lapialization followed by the ma sound. Okay, Swami and the Suwami. And Suwamini is mistress, master mistress. So feminine gender. So in this suffix like the Raja, Rajini, Bhikkhuni. So Gahabati, Gahabadani, or ini suffix is added for the feminine gender. So, and then Sakka. So plural form is Sakka, modifying to the word Buddha. Sakka Buddha, one's own sons. And also another word is Suwaka Buddha. Suwaka Buddha. So you may think Saga and Suwaka are not related here in this one. So in the previous one, so Baduma, Badama, and the Swami, Suwami, Suwamini, they are related because we already seen what or ma or something. But Saka, we don't see anything. So Lipio or something. But here Suwaka, U is inside. And also not only U, but also Wa here. Uwa is inside. That is so these 4 or 5 words, Swami, Suwami, and the Saka, Suwaka, so they are very related to the term, swap. The term swap. The meaning of swap is, one's own. In the Sanskrit, not in Pali. So we can check in the Sanskrit dictionary.
I is equal to Pāḷi
Yeah. Swaka.
Yeah. Pāḷi.
Okay. So swaka is actually, so from the swap. From the swap, by adding, aka suffix or ika suffix. So agent 1, Saka suffix, ika suffix, mean one's own or my own and so on. Okay, here's Swaka. And then What about another one? Swami. Swami is Swami in Sanskrit. Swami. Okay, here Swami also actually to the swa. Main is added. Sub is main. So Amin is owner and owner, one's own. Another is proprietor or master or lord or owner. But the meaning of Swami is we familiar with only this word, just master. So primary sense is owner, related to the Swa. Okay. So from the Swami, so here actually the original word is Swami or Swami. Here, this one Swami, Swami. So here Saka is Swaka, Swaka. But Sawa are assimilated as a Sasa, former one is dropped. So Saka become the Saka. And this Suwaka. So Suwaka is related to the original form, Swaka. So before the wa, labialization U is inserted. So that is when Suwaka. Suwaka.
So Sayadaw,
Okay.
so when it go back from, let's see, squaka, it go back to saka, then does that mean that the swa assimilated into sasa and then we drop one sa?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing for the word sami then. The word sami we usually see the Pāļi is from swami. Then
Wasami.
swa becomes sasa. Sami, yeah, we have sami in Pāļi, right?
Okay.
So sami comes
Yeah.
from swami then.
Yeah, right. Right, Sami.
Okay.
So in the previous rule also here, Sama assimilated as a Sasa, former one is drop, only Sara. But so to this Samara, if we insert power, a kind of labialization, so Sumara. So the same way here, Suwaka and the Suwami and so on, Suwami. So Swami and so Pāļi word is Sami also. Okay, and the next. So Vedansita, Veda Sada. Okay, and the Wanka Kosadowa Sayati. Vedansita, Veda Star, Wanka Kosadowa Sayati. So page reference number is 14166. Kodukaniga says Jadaka Bali. Jadaka Bali. We budget no. So this weight density, so weight density is weight density. Weight density. So when I find that word in the dictionary, weight density. So weight density is related to the density. You see here, density. And then as a past participle form, you see here, weight density. Weight density. And also weight density, two-way, past participle form. So weight density is weight density, the passive past participle. Passive. past participle. So comes from the active form and come to passive form, also according to this remark. Okay, so now, so Vedam Seti is with prefix. Root is actually does. So sign is are, but before the are, nasal and the ruradi group, second group. So that is why we have the we dance up, and after that the. So we dance at the we have. So from the base we dance and after that D is inserted. That is inserted. So we dance up and the da. So before the da, there's a past participle form from the base. So that is why it is inserted. We dance it. Okay, we dance it. But another form is Veda Seta. So that one is in the dictionary. So related to the passive word. But wait and see that also passive word actually. Wait and see that also passive word. Wait does that. So to my idea, so one is from the base form, and then one is from the root form. So we previous root is does. So does. And the da is added. Commonly, when we find the sada together, change to the DDH dot with data or something, but here remain unchanged. So that is a way does that. So and another problem is here why da become the DDH or da. So that is related to this does it in the Sanskrit. So dwas. So that is why so DH become the DDH. So DH what become the DDH. So in this way, we have the weight density da. Weight density here also. So weight density. So to be fallen, to be destroyed. So for that information, so in the Sanskrit root dictionary, not in the. So only this one we have. Oh, sorry, Pāli root. Sanskrit root. So here dwas. So dwas or dwans also here you see reference. See dwans. Okay, dwas or dwans, scatter. So to be scattered, something is scattered here and there, so it's broken or destroyed. But because of we also. So here past above form is dwashta. Derivated. Okay, dwans or here dwas. So and so wenka goshato wa sayati. Wenka goshato wa sayati. Vedan sita veda sada wenka goshato wa sayati. So in Mama Nitya, Vedansida Pisiabi, when got Goshadowa, Namyaji go mule, Sayadi A. Swallowing the fish hook. When got Goshadowa, when got me hook, Goshadowa, mule, swallowing, being swallowed, that hook, he sleeps. The meaning of that one. One got Goshadowa, Sayadi. So one got Goshado. Okay, let's find. Oh, something amazing. One got Goshado. That is from the Jadaka Pāḷi. Jadaka Pāḷi. Jadaka. Oh, I don't have Jadaka Pāḷi.
Sayadaw, I think you type it not quite correctly. This is the
One.
gastowa, right? Gastowa, not gostowa. Because you
Oh. Sorry. One got Gashto. Okay, right. Oh, even the Diganika Pāḷi also. Diganikaya. Banja Singiti Gata. Oh, just Pāḷi that one. Okay, only one place. Mahawaka Pāḷi Sakabenya. So one got Goshadowa and Bujo. So Nasa Gomi Padigando. Nasa Gomi Padigando. So number page 213. So Tiganikaya Mahawaka Pāḷi. Page number 213. My 200 see the sun, yeah. Pāniya Bhojana Jalandan Kamabidado Dikando Nako Sidodakan Baukarane Yoda. So gain directly Luna. Benjasinka Gita Gata. A kind of poem. That is, in Myanmar nature also like the poem translated. Name Baru. Chandaminga Sidan of Abdi Intercon Cholanation Lacronuya Wamuru when Lita Kisio the 808 now Surya Wachasa Wamuru or finish Wamuru Arhante Su Padi Kando not so changa Samato Padi Kando Nasa Komi when got Gosa Dowa and Bujo. Yeah. Just like a fish. Just like in this case, Badigando Nasya Gomi, Wenga Gashadowa and Bujo, just like a fish which swallowed the hook. So the same way, so I could not return back. So that is a kind of poem based on the love, on love. So he fall in love with her. So that is why he is like that fish. So I know he cannot stop his falling in love with her. So with the simile, just like a fish swallowing the hook. So that fish cannot, take it out again. The same way he cannot take it out, that, a kind of love to her. In this way, when God Goshado and Bujo. So Goshado Iwa and Bujo. Goshado Iwa and Bujo. So here also Goshado Sayadaw, but that one is not could not be found there. Okay, but the same one, Wanga Goshado and this one. So Goshato, Gashato. Wanga mean hook. So Gashado mean what? Maybe in commentary it is explained.
Yeah, it means having swallowed, Gashta.
Swell, Gashta,
Gashta.
Wamuru, Gashta. Gashtowa Ambujo. So Gashta, so Giledawa. Here, Gashodi be Bator. Gasodi be Bator. Gashto. Okay, so Giledawa. The meaning of the Gashto means Giledawa. So past participle but gerund sense. So Gashati. Oh, Gashati or Gasati. Oh, sorry, Sanskrit root. Entry is different. Yeah. Gasati. Related to Gasati. Chico Chedi Gasati. So to eat. Chico Chedi Gachadi to eat. So here in this form, actually, Sayadaw, what Sayadaw want to say is, so commonly, so Sada is not together. So if they are together, so, transform to the, TTH door or TTH. Here also short door. But in Pāļi, we found that is fine. So these are also, Pāļi wa, as we can see, Pāvajani, Dasana door. And also, another one is, Bashado Basama. Okay, Basama is Basama. Bashado Basama. Basado Basdo Basama. Basama means Bia in Myanmar. How to say in English? Sorry.
Ash, Sayadaw.
Ash, yeah, right. Ash. So, and then Bashdo. So, Bashdo, Basma. Bashdo is leather bag. Bashdo is leather bag. A bag made of leather. So, at the ancient time, to carry water while huntering. Now they also, in some hunters using such a bag. In the movie, we can see Bashdo. A bag made of, leather.
What is it? Is it Basta, Sayadaw? Basta, that is the feminine gender.
So here, Bashdo, Pāļi, Bashdo. Yeah, in the book also Bashdo.
No, but I mean the meaning. If we get the meaning of a leather bag, then the Pali word is basta, not basto. Basta is feminine gender.
Bashda. So he goat. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. But if it's non-art, that is feminine gender, we have the leather bag.
That is Nesia mistake. Nesia translated in this way. But true word can be here. Bashda is a he goat. And Bashda Balu. And a sack or something. Bashda, a bag of cat skin. Okay. So not rare, this word. This one is not rare. Okay, and the Sneha also love. Sneha, and also how to say sticky liquid of a tree or something like the glue. So two meaning. Sneha, and also love. And asadi, asanadi. Asadi, asanadi means eat. Asadi back the atta, so the formation of the atta, attan, asadi bakati. So root R, sign is na, but sign is I, asadi. Sign is na is asanadi. And then agini. So Sanskrit word is, agni. Fire. Agni. But in Pāļi, one form is agi. So Gana become the Gaga. Okay. And another form is, after making assimilation, and the one knot is, how to say, restored. So that is an ega and the ini, agini. So, and also, so gini also fire. Very interesting. What? Gini also fire, related to the egi, and the egi is related to the agni. So from the agni, so if we assimilate the Gana to the Gaga, egi, and also from the agni, if we drop Poma 1 and the E is inserted, we have the Gini. Okay. And then also, so this Gini is, second form should be. Okay. So from the egi, so take the ega, from the Gini, just ini. So we have the egini. So apply two rules together. So egi, egini. So egi, gini, egini, 3 words. Actually here only, so 2 words are provided. And the last one, so Ratanan and the Ratana, also the Sanskrit word, but in Pāli, so 2-way. So jewelry or treasure. Okay, 2-way in this way used. Okay, later one. So okay, now 1.5 hour already. So later one next time.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw. Sadhu,
Okay.
sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.